Hello, everybody. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis,
With Collectible Chris.
and we're going to talk about this week's football Week 11's players of the week, rookie and defensive player, and believe it or not, we agreed on all three of them.
Yeah, because usually when we do these, I try to have it before the show for sure, and then right before the show, Dad looks at the stats. So we typically don't talk about our picks until literally when we see each other. So, player of the week, we both agreed on Tully Pollard of the Dallas Cowboys, 80 rushing yards with 109 receiving yards with two receiving touchdowns, almost 200 yards of scrimmage. There were a lot of good players this week. I mean, you could have given it to Fields with his 200 production yards, passing and rushing. You could get given it to Mariota as well, passing and rushing as well. Those two had a great game against each other. Great matchup. Could have given it to Dak. Dak went off the way he did, but Pollard just emerged once again, filling up what Zeke has been having trouble with. I would say from the same game defensively, Michael Parsons, 4 tackles with 2 sacks.
Interception.
And okay, I didn't say the interception.
Oh, no. Hold it. No,
No,
not
no,
him. Yeah,
that's the rookie.
yeah.
And our rookie, with the Lions being the Giants, Aiden Hutchinson is our rookie of the week with 1 tackle, 2 assisted. But once again, hit a big guy getting an interception. So first time that a rookie defensive lineman has gotten more than one interception in a season. So I think that's cool. So um, this week we're gonna be discussing good Christmas ideas, especially those that are on a budget, and if y'all are trying to look for something to start off. I'll go ahead and let you start on that one.
Yeah, right now there's a lot of jersey sales going on sale right now. A lot of $29.95 deals, especially on a lot of the things on Facebook. So there's a lot of jerseys that are, they're nicely and not expensive. If anybody's jersey, of course, cards. I mean, you can buy cards, anywhere from a penny to as much money as you are willing to spend. But there's always the some of the people that will do like you'll look for, I don't know, let's just say you look for Brees Hall and Brees Hall lot, and people sell lots of players and teams pretty cheap. Um, Other things to look at, of course, are like your novelty things for like your favorite team, like uh, you might, cooking aprons for outdoors, um, light fixtures, glow in the dark, neon, wall hangables. I mean, you could go, anything in that way.
And I agree completely. If you're going more into the jersey aspect, especially right now with the Black Friday deals, I got an Aaron Judge jersey from one of the sites that my dad shared through Facebook. With shipping and handling, it was $60. So a Judge jersey for $60 is really good. And I got the pinstripe one. Hopefully, I'll be wearing that soon. Um, you just a few maintenance things. If you're trying to get some cards and you got local card shops, go ahead and call ahead and see if they can go ahead and get put some stuff for you on the side and see if they can actually find stuff for you. I actually have done that a few times with a few customers at the shop I work at. So I've been able to sell cards based off of player or team. Also, another thing, if you're trying to sell cards, do not sell to card shops right now. They typically do not buy cards right up to Christmas. My shop, for example, is not buying at this time. We are doing trades, and most card shops are willing to do trades leading up to Christmas anyway. That way, if you're trying to get cards for sons, grandsons, or even people. Some girls are actually collecting cards too, which is awesome. So if they're looking for certain players, go ahead and call ahead. Don't be hesitant. Um, another maintenance thing though, if you're trying to do eBay stuff and you're trying to get bids and you're just unsure, always look at the feedback, always look at the reviews on the sellers. Um, Good role for me is as long as they're 500 and above on reviews and have over a 95% positive feedback, then they're set on me. I have purchased a few from over 100, and I haven't had bad experiences. And people have stayed in contact. If you got any questions, always send the seller questions. Like if you got a question about packaging, especially like a booklet card, ask them how they're going to package it just to be on the safe side. I had to do that one time. The guy responded back, and I was okay with it. We made the deal. So, if you're really and now those of you that are on a budget, stick to your budget. Like things are going for a cent, things are going for $5. Always know whoever you're shopping for. Always know their likes and dislikes. Um, Never hurts to do the lot. I know that some sellers actually do team package deals on eBay, and I've gotten a few team bags. Um, Got a few Saints ones so I could get some for the shop, and the best cards I pulled were Michael Thomas jersey cards. So those are usually typically pretty good, and I did so 2 packs, $20 with $5 shipping. So not bad at all. Always explore through eBay, also Amazon, like the neon lights. Some people actually have like lamps of football teams, also figurines. So can never go wrong with those.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, like I say, anything sports related, I like. No matter what it is. So, um, be on the lookout for that. Also, I mean, look at your T-shirts, um, socks, hats. But just be on the lookout there. And there's plenty of people. The competition out there, so you can probably get cheaper on certain other sites. So.
Also, like lanyards, license plates. If you're trying to really get stuff for them and decorate, like the heritage banners, championship banners, those are also pretty cool. Um, Hats for sure, and if you're trying to get some good hats, New Era has stuff on sale right now, and our lids is not as impressive in this town, but the one on the coast still is. Lids will for sure have some good sales going on as well up to Christmas.
So let's go ahead and get to week 12 on the picks.
All right, Thursday night football: Bills versus Lions.
I'm gonna go Bills.
All right, you're going Bills. Honestly, I hesitated on picking the Lions last week. I really want to say the Lions just because how well they're playing finally, especially that defense. But the Bills are too elusive right now. I'm picking Bills. Giants versus Cowboys.
Rivalry game in Dallas. Giants usually play them pretty tough. Giants are going to want to win after they lost, and the Cowboys want to go with this next win. I'm going to pick Cowboys.
I'm also picking the Cowboys just because of the fact that I just think they're a better defensive team. Giants have the offense, and Daniel Jones is playing the best ball he's done. But Cowboys running game, they can't beat that right now. Pats versus Vikings.
Oh, this one I was going to regret picking. Kirk Cousins doesn't do well in primetime games.
He doesn't.
But the Pats don't. The Pats offense is atrocious this weekend. So did the Vikings. I mean, they scored 3 points. Pats only scored, I think, 16?
10.
10? Okay.
10-3 on the Jets.
Let's go Vikings.
You're going Vikings?
Yeah.
I'm also going Vikings just because the Vikings are a better team than they are. I mean, I could have seen them at least had 2 scoring touchdowns on the Cowboys. I mean, I picked the Cowboys last week, but I just think they're a better team than the Pats right now. Texans versus Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Oh, I'm going for the Dolphins. Tua, Waddle, and Hill. Only thing you gotta say. Bengals versus Titans.
Titans are playing good football. So are the Bengals.
Bengals are finally out off their hump, which is good.
I'm gonna go with Titans just because of the running game. I think they're gonna slow the Bengals down.
I'm also agreeing with the Titans. I just think they're the best right now. Broncos versus Panthers. This one I'm gonna regret. I'll go ahead and say that now.
I'm gonna choose the Panthers. I just don't like how the Broncos are playing. I don't like how the Panthers are playing either. But
Panthers in Carolina is always tough. Now that's always a great stadium, great fans. When I mean I'm gonna regret choosing this, I'm gonna regret. I'm choosing the Broncos. Bears versus Jets.
I'm gonna go Bears. Bears.
I'm also going with the Bears just because of the fact that Zach really didn't play his best game, but
They get 21. They get what 21 yards in the second half.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Fields is running the ball and passing it. He's being the quarterback he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's being a dual threat. So,
Falcons versus Commanders.
well, your guy got the starting QB for the Commanders now, so he's the starter.
And he's the full-time starter now?
Yep.
Okay.
And I mean, Mariota's not doing bad for the Falcons. I think I'll go Commanders on this one. I like how Heineke's playing. I think he's doing well.
I hate going against Mariota, especially since I've been vouching for him a lot. I'm going with Commanders just because of Heineke and the way he plays. Bucks versus Browns.
Bucks.
Brissett is still the quarterback for the Browns, correct?
Yep.
Student overcoming his former teacher. I'm going with the Browns.
He could come back week 12. He could come back this week, but I still don't think he'll do. I mean, the following week he'll probably end up.
Did Watson come back? Was it last week?
No, Brissett played.
Okay, I was about to say because Deshaun is supposed to be back against the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's next week.
No.
That's
He was possible the week 12 though, but
yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
they're gonna save him for the Texan game.
Yeah, because of the money. Yeah, I'm going Browns. Ravens versus Jags.
Ravens, even though I don't know what was wrong with Baltimore there for a while.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm gonna stick with the Ravens. I give credit where credit is due. Jags defense is the best that it's been in the last 10 years. So, but the Ravens are just too talented. Raiders versus Seahawks.
I'm going with the Seahawks, especially in Seattle, especially with the way the weather's going right now.
And I mean, Seahawks need to come back after losing to the Eagles, so I'm gonna say Seahawks as well. Chargers versus Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Chargers in this one, and the only reason why I'm saying that it depends who's. Cause I think Colts playing tonight for the Arizona.
But it's Murray might be back next week.
Right.
I'm going with Chargers, and just because of the QB situation. But if Colts the starter, I see Cardinals winning for sure. Saints versus 49ers.
Niners.
Oh, I'm going with Niners. That's always a great game, but Niners will usually come up on top. Just remember that catch from Kittle of 2 years ago. Rams versus Chiefs.
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 Yeah.
This is the most we actually agreed on.
Oh, yeah.
Packers versus Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles. They got their first loss, so
Aaron usually does well on opponents that have good records.
yeah.
I'm going to regret this. I'm going with Packers. Steelers versus Colts.
I'm going Colts.
I'm going Colts as well. They're playing really good, especially since Jeff Saturday became the head coach. So, all right. Want to talk about the award winners real quick?
Yep.
All right. So
You got your thing that we had written down, right?
yeah, because Yeah, because all right, because Julio got it, uh, and Harris got it, and Sandy got it,
Hmm.
right? And Gold, yeah. So, uh, who got the manager?
Buck.
Buck, and for the AL.
It was Francona.
Oh yeah, Francona. All right, so yeah, you were right on Francona too. So I don't know who won the comeback players of the year.
Oh, either do I. And I could probably look it up later.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, we were actually pretty close in all of it. Um, I think I don't mind that Sandy won the NL Cy Young. I'm happy for him, but at the same time, I just thought Julio had better stats. So if there was one award I heavily disagreed upon, it was that one. Harris got the NL Rookie of the Year. I'm not gonna disrespect that whatsoever. Him and Spencer could have easily have split the vote. Paul Goldschmidt finally winning MVP. I'm happy for him. I think he should have deserved it when he was in Arizona, but everyone dogs on people who are in Arizona. Um, Aaron Judge, of course, winning MVP AL. Happy for him. Verlander, I mean, shoe in for Cy Young. Julio Rodriguez, the year he had, I mean, 2020 season, I mean, he did phenomenal. So, Buck Showalter from the Mets won the manager of the year. I would have said Brian Snicker over Buck, but Buck definitely deserved it again. The fourth team he has won a manager of the year, and of course, Francona with the Guardians. I mean, he moved a lot of people, and the fact that he brought Cleveland so much glory. I'm happy for Francona winning another Manager of the Year.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, with Spencer and Harris, they definitely split votes against themselves. Still, split enough votes though for one Brave to win.
Oh yeah,
Um, I mean, if I was to, I guess, disagree with any, I mean, I understand why Sandy won the Cy Young, uh, but I probably still would have gave the NL MVP to Manny Machado, just because Manny was basically the Padres holding that team together with all the distractions and everything else the whole year.
I mean I won't disagree that Machado deserves the MVP. He does. I mean Goldschmidt had more home runs and more RBIs. Machado had him on batting average. I will admit that, but Padres. Having him as the cornerstone for that team, especially dealing with Tatis, Juan coming over, Bell coming over. So I agree. But uh, after 10 years, Paul deserved that
Yeah,
MVP.
he been shorted a couple. I mean, he could have won one easily a couple years ago,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, he had a good season. I'm not gonna say he didn't. So, but yeah, other than that, I thought it was all good.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, not one wrong answer being. I mean, the finalists were the finalists, and we all agreed about them being the finalists. So if any of them actually won it, we weren't gonna argue with it. They heavily deserved it.
Yeah.
So I mean, can't complain about that. All right. So,
All right. You got anything?
um, please be courteous to those in retail, especially if you're trying to get Christmas shopping, Thanksgiving shopping done, especially a few days before Thanksgiving. Um, Everyone is dealing with a lot of stress. Just please be courteous those working. And yes, I'm saying that mainly because I still work in retail. So
Yeah, and everybody have a good Thanksgiving week. Enjoy all the football and all the great games, rivalry games, and the end of the year games this week. Of course, there's some more. Of course, there's more college football after that, but um, I just hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving, and we'll be talking to you later. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis,
with Collectible Chris.
and we'll be talking to you later.